It's Week 14 of the National Football League. And featured this week...
The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a fifth-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. And if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
Rattler now back to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The man in motion is Burks. Now, faking the give. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So on 4th down, they'll turn to Lou Hedley here to punt. And the Giants have Eric Gray back deep. This one, fielded. Out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former 2nd-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Lock working out of the pistol. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Lock out of the shotgun. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Saints offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Olave as they try the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Off the play fake. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Spears. And he'll get about 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run the toss to Spears. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Throwing is Rattler. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Olave is the motion man. Now give to Spear, running right. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's locked. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action. Lock. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
To return is Naheem Hines. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Once again, it's Spears. He'll get about 2. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. 3rd down and 9. Now Rattler going to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Singletary now on 1st and 10. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, locked. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's locked. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That ties the game at 3-3.
The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Olave is the motion man. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Here's Spears. Will be brought down inside the 25. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run. It's Singletary. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Walk to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They run here with Singletary. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, It's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. This will be a Saints 1st down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Here comes the screen to Spears. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. That's taken in by Burks. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Rattler now back to throw. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Slayton is the man in motion. So we'll take a breath. We're at the half. It has been an intriguing game to this point. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. Baker Mayfield.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. On the return, it's Robinson. And And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rattler. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. A 2nd down throw for Locke. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Sending a receiver right. Off the play fake. It's Locke. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. From the gun on 3rd down is Locke. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down.
The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rattler. He'll get this out to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Olave is the motion man. They'll try and run here with Spears. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Locke. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A run with Spears. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. 2nd down and 8. Here's Rattler. He'll look deep here for Burks. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The man in motion is Burks. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Ball start, offense.
The Saints lining up in punt formation, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down is Locke. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run. And this will be good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made up near the 23. Lock out of the shotgun. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going right. Third and a yard.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, Locke to the outside, complete to Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Slayton is the man in motion. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to play one of the 7. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And a nice defensive play. Their good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Locke. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Locke. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. Shaheed with the catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. The man in motion is Burks. They'll run here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Spears. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Rattler now back to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Locke. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Motion man set right. On play action. Locke. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. McBride. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To throw, it's Rattler. He finds Johnson across the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one a win for the visiting Saints.